Remember how Chief Bear used compound interest to trap Berto in debt? How 10% monthly became 214% annual, and those golden chains grew faster than Berto could pick raspberries? Well, here's the secret the wealthy bears don't want you to know. That same force that trapped you in debt can set you free. Today you'll discover how compound interest can work for you instead of against you. How to plant a single apple tree and watch it grow into an entire orchard while you sleep. This is how the wise investor bear got rich, and this is how you will too. Let's be honest, Berto is tired. After working sunrise to sunset picking raspberries, he barely has enough to pay off Chief Bear's interest. Every day feels like running on a treadmill, exhausted but going nowhere. And you know what? It's not your fault. Nobody taught you this. The system is designed to keep you trading time for raspberries. But today, that changes. Here's the brutal truth. If you only work for money, you'll trade time for raspberries your entire life. And when you stop working, the raspberries stop coming. But what if your money could work for you? What if you could plant seeds today and have them grow while you sleep, eat, or spend time with your cubs? That's the power of compound interest working in your favor. And it all starts with understanding one simple concept: the apple tree principle. Meet the wise investor bear. Unlike Berto, he doesn't spend his days frantically picking raspberries. Instead, he spends his time planting apple trees. Now here's the magic. When you plant an apple tree, it doesn't just sit there. In year one, it gives you a few apples. You eat some, but you plant the seeds from the rest. Year two, you have 2 trees. Each produces apples. You eat some, plant more seeds. Year 3, 4 trees. Year 4, 8 trees. Year 5, 16 trees. By year 10, you have over 500 apple trees. And here's the kicker. You only planted 1. The rest, they grew themselves through compound interest. Now, real trees don't actually double every year. That would be 100% return, which is unrealistic. But even at a modest 10% annual return, watch what happens. Let's put numbers to this. Say you invest 100 raspberries at 10% annual return. Year 1, you have 110. Year 2, 121. Year 3, 133. Seems slow, right? But watch this. Year 10, 259 raspberries. Year 20, 672. Year 30, 1,744. Year 40, 4,525 raspberries. That single 100 raspberry investment became 4,525 without you doing any extra work. That's compound interest working for you. Let's see this in action. Berto and his friend Benny both start with 100 raspberries. Berto thinks, I'll spend now, save later. He buys a fancy honey machine, decorative lanterns, extra baskets. Life is good. For now. Benny thinks differently. He plants his 100 raspberries as seeds. Year 1, 110 raspberries. He reinvests all of it. Year 2, 121. Reinvests again. Meanwhile, Berto is stuck. His honey machine breaks, the lanterns don't earn him anything. He's back to square one, working harder than ever. Fast forward 10 years. Benny, he's got 259 raspberries, and he didn't work a single extra day. His money did the work. But here's where it gets insane. Year 20, Benny has 672 raspberries. Year 30, 1,744. By year 40, 4,525 raspberries. Berto, still trading time for raspberries, still exhausted, still broke. Same starting point, opposite outcomes. Why? Because Benny understood that compound interest needs time to work its magic. Here's what most bears never learn. Every year you delay investing costs you dearly. Let's say Berto finally wakes up at age 30. He starts investing 100 raspberries per year at 10% return. By age 65, he'll have 34,000 raspberries. But if he'd started at age 25, just 5 years earlier, he'd have 57,000 raspberries. That's 23,000 more raspberries from starting 5 years earlier. Or think about this. If Berto invests 100 raspberries monthly starting at 25, by 65 he'll have over 600,000 raspberries. But if he waits until 35, only 200,000. He loses 400,000 raspberries by waiting 10 years. That's the cost of procrastination. That's the power of time in compound interest. And here's the kicker. Chief Bear is counting on you waiting. He wants you to think, "I'll start next year." Because every year you delay, he keeps more of your raspberries through debt interest. So how do you harness this power? Here's the 3-step formula the wise investor bear uses. Step 1. Start now. Not tomorrow, not next month, now. Even if it's just 10 raspberries, time is your greatest asset. Step 2. Be consistent. Invest the same amount every month, like clockwork. Set up an automatic transfer every time you get paid. Make it invisible, out of sight, out of mind. Even if it's just 10 raspberries, your future self will thank you. Step 3. Never withdraw early. Let the compound interest work. Remember, you're planting an orchard, not picking berries for tonight's dinner. The wise investor bear's secret? He started with just 50 raspberries at age 20, invested consistently, never touched it. By age 60, over 2 million raspberries, all from that tiny start. But beware, compound interest is a double-edged sword. It works beautifully for you when you're investing, but it destroys you when you're in debt. That's why step 1 of getting out of debt was stop borrowing, because you can't build wealth while paying 214% APR to Chief Bear. Pay off high-interest debt first, then invest. Otherwise, you're trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. Also, avoid these traps. Don't chase get-rich-quick schemes. Compound interest is slow, it's boring, but it works. Anyone promising to double your money in a month is lying. And never ever invest money you'll need in the next 5 years. Compound interest needs time. Give it time. So now you know the secret. Compound interest can make you rich while you sleep. But here's the question. Which apple tree should you plant first? Should you invest in the forest stock market? Buy real estate, a cave of your own? Start a business selling honey or apples? Each tree grows differently. Each has different risks. And choosing the wrong tree first could cost you thousands of raspberries. In the next video, we'll reveal the exact types of apple trees the wealthy bears plant, the assets that put raspberries in their pockets while they sleep. Watch now to learn which tree you should plant first. Link right here. The Economics Bears. Learn economics made simple.
Subscribe for more economics explained clearly. And see you next time in the forest.
Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time.